just need someone in my life to give it structure, to handle all the selfish ways I'd spend my time without her. You're everything I want, but I can't deal with all your lovers. You're saying I'm the one, but it's your actions that speak louder. Giving me love and you are down and need another. I've gotta get away and let you go. I've gotta get over, but I love you so. I
Mau cuan kirim pakai jualan gak bungkuknya. Bonus hingga 1 juta tiap bulan. Grab Express, ibu sudah oke.
I'll come for you, stand here, give your best, waiting for me. Don't you move, steady. I'll come for you, standing here. Brace yourself, waiting for me. Close your eyes, steady. Sticking for my name, and I keep you all my love, sticking true. Overnight, everything's nothing more. I'll come for you, stay here, give your best, waiting for me. Don't you move, steady.
out of reach. You was at the farmer's market with your perfect peach. Now I'm in the basement, planning on my patient. Now you laying face.
terkesan tidak terlihat.
Layarnya gelap, Bos.
Lihat sisi lain.
Elemen Protein to Go just got upgraded. Stronger dengan 14 gram protein dan tetap no added sugar.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches, are they looking at me? Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. A simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go? So why don't we go? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know.
stumbled round the block 1,000 times. You missed every call that I had tried, so now I'm giving up. A heartbreak in mid-December. You don't give a fuck, you never remember me. While you're pulling on his jeans, getting lost in the big city. I was looking out our window, watching all the cars go, wondering if I'll see Chicago or a sunset on the west coast. Or will I die in the cold, feeling blue and alone? I wonder if you'll ever hear this song on your stereo. I hope you get your ballroom floor, your perfect house with rose red doors. I'm the last thing you'd remember. It's been a long, lonely December. I wish I'd known that less is more, but I was passed out on the floor. That's the last thing I remember. It's been a long, lonely December. Cast me aside to show yourself in a better light. I came out grieving, barely breathing, and you came out alright. But I'm sure you'll take his hand. I hope he's better than I ever could have been. My mistakes were not intentions. This is a list of my confessions I couldn't say. Pain is never permanent, but tonight it's killing me. I hope you get your ballroom floor, your perfect house with rose red doors. I'm the last thing you'd remember. It's been a long, lonely December. I wish I'd known that less is more, but I was passed out on the floor. That's the last thing I remember. It's been a long, lonely December. I miss your face, you're in my head. There's so many things that I should have said. A year of suffering, a lesson learned. I miss your face, you're in my head. There's so many things that I should have said. A year of suffering, a lesson learned. I hope you get your ballroom floor, perfect house with rose red doors. I'm the last thing you'd remember. It's been a long, lonely December. I wish I'd known that less is more, but I was passed out on the floor. That's the last thing I remember. It's been a long, lonely December.
존수! 우리가 이제 아는 NPC들이 나오니까 몰입감이 생겼던 것 같습니다.
레이드 정말 재밌게 플레이했는데 괴물의 퀄리티도 굉장히 좋았고 레이드의 진행 방식이라든지 패턴도 굉장히 재밌었습니다.
꽤 수위 있는 연출을 통해 가지고 원작의 가차없는 분위기를 잘 전달한 것 같아요.
왕좌의 게임이 지금 이게 게임이 잘 나왔어.
지금 사전 등록하고 풍성한 보상 받아가세요.
Game of Thrones King's Road. Pre-register now.
Aku bakal coba gacha dikit Takuji, soalnya ada yang komen nyuruh aku di sini. Pas ku cek websitenya, ini memang surganya tempat penggacha nih, ya nggak sih? Nggak cuma gacha game Steam doang, tapi gacha-gacha yang lain ada nih. Sampai gacha PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, Samsung Fold 7 nih yang baru keluar anjing bisa kita dapetin. Aku bakal coba gacha game Steam dulu. Anjing Black Myth Wukong mana ini? Simulator. Oke, langsung kita beli sekarang ya. Dikit Takuji, apakah dapat Black Myth Wukong? Apakah dapat? Anjing keren ini nggak ada begini. Black Myth bu. Wah, hell nah. Dapat si Malit anjing. Oke lah. Aku pengen coba redeem, beneran bisa di redeem nggak ini? Oh shit, ini tadi nih. Yo, coba ku redeem, Oke, beneran bisa di redeem kah? Beneran bisa di redeem aja.
Potek Dance Fest kembali hadir. Komik Serbal dukung anak bangsa hidup sehat dan terus bergerak meraih mimpi. Raih mimpimu di Potek Dance Fest 2026. Daftar sekarang.
It's been a couple months. That's just about enough time for me to stop crying when I look at all the pictures. Now I kinda smile. I haven't felt that in a while. It's late, I hear the door bell ringing and it's boring. I open up that door, see your brown eyes at the entrance. You just wanna talk and I can't turn away. Oh, I talk. But please don't ruin this for me. Please don't make it harder than it already is. I'm trying to get over this. I wish that you would stay in my memories, but you show up today just to ruin things. I wanna put you in the past stay here the whole night. You see, it's hard to find an end to something that you keep beginning over and over again. I promise that the ending always stays the same, so there's no good reason in make believing that we could ever exist again. I can't be your friend, can't be your lover, can't be the reason we hold back each other from falling in love with somebody other than me. I wish that you would stay in my memories, but you show up today just to ruin things. I wanna put you in the past 'cause I'm traumatized, but you're not letting me do that. 'Cause tonight you're all drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing the victim to be listening to me when I say I wish that you would stay in my memories, in my memories, stay in my memories. Since you came, I guess I'll let you stay for as long as it takes to grab your books and your coat and that one good cologne that you bought when we were fighting. 'Cause it's still on my clothes, everything that I own, and it makes me feel like dying. I was barely just surviving. I wish that you would stay in my memories, but you show up today just to ruin things. I wanna put you in the past 'cause I'm traumatized, but you're not letting me do that. 'Cause tonight you're all drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing the victim to be listening to me when I say I wish that you would stay in my memories, in my memories, stay in my memories.
Alright, this is the all-new S70 Pro from Motorola, and I've been testing this phone extensively for the last few days, and honestly, I have a lot to say. In this video, I'll tell you everything, both the good and the bad, and most importantly, I'll also tell you how it compares against both Note 6 and Phone 4a Pro. It's going to be a bit polarizing, so watch till the end and let's get started. First of all, the box packaging has finally changed. There's now this FIFA 2026 sleeve on top, since Motorola is the official sponsor of FIFA, but inside it's still the same. You get a 90-watt charger, a Type-C to C cable, a SIM ejector tool, and obviously the phone. Now the phone does look like a typical Motorola phone, with the same camera module, same logo position, same slim form factor, but the moment you hold it in your hands, it feels different. Yes, the back of the phone has this new satin luxe finish, and it feels as if you're touching an actual silk cloth. It's soft, it's grippy, and feels extremely premium to the touch. By the way, this one is the Pantone T color, but there are two more options to choose from, and honestly, all three of them are stunning. It's also quite sleek at just 6.99 mm and weighs only 190 grams. Plus, you get both IP68 and IP69 rating, and there's military grade certification as well. So out of all three phones, the in-hand feel of S70 Pro is definitely the best. Of course, the design can be subjective, so I'll not pass any judgment here. Now, if I talk about the display, you get a 6.8-inch AMOLED screen with 1.5K resolution and up to 144Hz refresh rate. It's a quad curved panel with some like and some don't. But the good thing is that you get Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection on front, and PWM numbers are also good enough for those late night reels. And if you're wondering about the brightness numbers, it reaches almost 2900 nits in high brightness mode and almost 3000 nits in HDR, which by the way is quite high in comparison to both Nothing and OnePlus. And even if you place them side by side, you can easily tell which one's the brightest. In comparison to last year also, the display is a bit brighter, a bit taller, and also a bit wider. But still, there's no HDR support on Netflix. It's there on YouTube and Prime, but not on Netflix. Apart from that, the Dolby Atmos supported stereo speakers are loud enough with 70-30 separation, so no problems there as well. Performance-wise, you get the latest Dimensity 8500 Extreme with up to 12GB of LPDDR5 expansion RAM and 256GB of UFS 4.1 storage. In Antutu, the phone easily crosses 2 million, and the scores in Geekbench CPU as well as Geekbench GPU are also good enough. 3D Mark scores are also not bad, but the stability could have been better. Overall, the performance seems to be a solid upgrade over the H60 Pro. And if I compare it with both OnePlus and Nothing, you'll notice that OnePlus does score slightly better, but Nothing, well, it's nowhere near. And in Antutu storage test, Motorola scores the highest. And if you're into gaming, let me tell you that both BGMI and Call of Duty are running smoothly at 120 FPS. The gameplay is good enough, there are no lags, no slowdowns, nothing. Demanding titles like Genshin are also handled better than I expected. The average FPS numbers were great and the temperature was also well in control. The phone also performs quite well in day-to-day usage. In my usage, I could not find any RAM management issues. There were no bugs, no random slowdowns, and even when I was pushing it with heavy tasks like continuous video recording or watching reels with Android Auto all the time, the phone was handling it all well. So yeah, the performance on this phone is not going to be an issue, but let's talk about these cameras because it's 2026 and things have changed now. Yeah, the Pro no longer gets the telephoto. It's only the main camera and the ultra wide at the back. And these two circles, well, one is of light sensor and one is flash. The main camera has been upgraded to a 50 megapixel Sony Litia 710 sensor. The ultra wide is a 50 megapixel Samsung JN5 sensor, and the selfie camera is also the same Samsung sensor. You also get 4K 60 video recording on all the cameras, which is a big deal these days. And the camera app also feels much faster than before. Now these are some of the photos I clicked from the phone. As you can see, the colors look punchy, photos come out dreamy, and the details are also well captured. And even at night, the phone doesn't struggle much. In fact, some of the photos come out even better than my expectations. And for the portraits, just look at them. Aren't they good? I think they are absolutely fantastic. And just like portraits, selfies are also quite crispy, as you can see. I also compared the photos from this phone with this phone and also with this phone. Maybe I can heal you again.
What a heal! Yo, wake up!
Speed boosting myself.
Bravo, bravo. Let's stay in sync.
Every piece of his util gives you an assist.
The music is so cute when you're getting healed.
Oh, nice.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a